How was Obsession?
Donkey!
Okay. So wild. Okay.
So
Heard.
Devin and I,
Yeah.
Monster Tron fanatic, Devin Northcutt.
I'm familiar with his
we
work.
went and saw Obsession yesterday, Sunday, in theaters. Holy, it is the best horror movie I think I've ever seen, period.
That is a...
It is very... I haven't
That is
been...
a high bar.
I have not been scared from a horror movie in a long, long, long time.
Okay.
And, like, just... There are multiple parts where at one part in the movie, Devin, like, leans over to, like, tell me something, and as, like, he starts leaning over... There's like a really unexpected like jump scare, and Devin audibly goes, "Oh,
Donkey!"
and like it like flies up out of his chair, and so that killed me. I start cracking up, and I jumped too because it scared the hell out of me. If anything, Devin scared me more than the jump scare.
Yeah, that's fair.
There are so many parts that are unsettling. It's a movie I want to, like, I would go again with you, and I would probably just stare at your face.
Interesting.
Because I just want to see other people's reactions to it.
Yeah. No, I mean, this was something I had eyeballed going to see too.
Oh my god. Incredible movie. It's probably like one of my favorite movies I've seen in a very, very long time. Because last year sucked for movies.
Movies? Did I see anything good last year? Like that was brand new? That
Naked Gun.
I mean, that was fantastic, but that was that's not the same thing.
Exactly. It's not like...
Well-executed horror movie is way
like
different.
a piece of art.
Yes,
exactly.
Well, I mean, you got to think of comedy as a piece of art too.
Yes.
They're just very different on the spectrum.
It's an apples to oranges kind of thing.
Yeah, both very good at the thing that they do, just in a different way.
Exactly.
But no, that's cool.
So if y'all haven't seen that yet,
go do that.
Yeah, like holy crap! Cannot recommend it enough. It was so sick.
Sick. Yeah, you offered to take me last night, and I was just like, nah, I'm gonna sit here and play some Magic and lose.
And
just lose. Yeah, I just did a lot of losing. I was like, oh, this is infuriating.
Yeah, but shall we intro it up?
Do it.
Welcome back, everybody, to the episode of the Common Ground Podcast. Your favorite podcast, your favorite format, Pauper. I am your co-host, Cameron Schindler. Pronounce my own name wrong, Cameron Schindler. Episode 127. No Thomas Hammergun today. It is his birthday, so he's having a nice birthday dinner right now and out enjoying himself. So, well, his birthday's today's Monday. His birthday's tomorrow, but he's celebrating it tonight. He's having a dinner, right, Croissant? He's mewing. So, if you're hearing this on Thursday, give him a happy belated 32nd, 33rd birthday. I'm so bad about keeping track with that. Wish him a happy birthday on Thursday. There you go.
He's
40? No, I'm kidding.
No.
But
he's got 2 years on me, I think.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense because it's me and you are 2 years, and you and him are 2 years,
think
right?
it's
Because
2
you're
years.
28 right now.
Or I'll be 30 this year.
Yeah. Yep. And so, that'll wait. Yeah, you about 2.5 years on me. How old am I? Oh wait,
Yeah, 2.5 years.
what year were you born?
96.
Oh, okay, yeah. So 99. Yep.
Yeah.
Also joined by James Hippo Hieronymus. How are you doing?
Pleasant.
Excited. Really?
Yeah, I'm excited for this weekend that we have coming up.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I have been looking forward to it for a while.
It's gonna be rainy and sticky. Actually, I know it's supposed to be rainy.
Actually, it's
here.
cooler. It's going to be cooler.
Okay, cooler over there.
It's supposed to get down in the
Is it supposed
70s.
to be as rainy over there? Because I know we're like 3 hours east. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that, but
It doesn't bother me. You know?
no, we'll be stuck.
I was like, we're going to be inside anyway.
80% of the time anyway. Yeah,
It's like most of the time.
Whatever. Yeah, we some friends in us got a cabin. We're gonna go cube. It's gonna be fun. Cannot wait. It's gonna be so
cube
freaking
weekend.
good. Yeah.
Always a
Oh my
blast.
god. Little housekeeping first before we dive into the weeds. We got some unbanned news today, actually, which is pretty funny. So, like, what are we gonna talk about? And then we're like, oh, okay, that was easy.
Then that happened. Like, oh,
yeah. And it's like
cool.
we had the showcase qualifier thing, so it's like that was like our fallback plan. And it's like, oh, cool. This was very thank you, Gavin.
Kind of just do a
It's
little
like,
lump sum episode.
it's like they knew. But we got a bunch of tournaments and stuff in our Discord that are pinned in there. So if you want to join our Discord and check the event link in there, the event tab in there, it's a great place to like get your pulse on the format, see what events are going around near you, and you can always plug your stuff in there.
Yeah, and if you need some cardboard for those events, you should go hit up our sponsor, Game Night.
Yeah, the premier LGS for
Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, great place. They also host the Common Ground Cup, and those tickets are live now.
Yes.
And so that is July
25th.
Thank you. I was going to say 24th. Like, that did not sound right.
Nope,
and
July 25th.
So that's going to be great, and that's hosted by Game Night, so a big thank you to them, sponsor of the show. Great single selection there for all your Pauper cards. You can place an online order, and you can pick it up locally. You could just put all the stuff you want, and they'll send you an email being like, we got this, we don't got this, blah, blah, blah. And you can go pick that up. It's good. Other non-magic stuff. Pokemon, Warhammer.
Lorcana, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, all that fun. They have a pretty good Lorcana scene.
They do have a good Lorcana scene. They host events every day of the week.
Yeah. Tuesdays for Pauper.
Tuesdays for Pauper, Pauper League, and then...
not quite familiar with the other events because, we're Pauper. But definitely, one thing they do that I love is their sealed RCQs. So on a pre-release weekend, that Sunday of pre-release weekend... Yeah, they've
kind of devoted that time to make that
a sealed RCQ, which is so sick because it's like everyone's kind of on the same footing unless like you played a Friday, Saturday.
Unless you're a psychopath a spicopath.
Yeah.
And played in all of the events over the weekend.
But even then, it's not that big of an edge.
But yeah, go to GameNightTN.com and go put in those orders of the cardboards that you need.
Check them out. And check out the Common Ground Cup, July 25th. If you can't make it for whatever reason, we'll be streaming shirtless as well. So tune into that. Our beautiful, covered in sunblock bodies. I really want to do like sunblock on my nose. I'll probably have my sunnies on too.
Oh, Lord.
But we'll see how dark it is inside if I want my sunnies on the entire time. Couple other housekeeping things first. Shout out Elliot, the notorious emailer.
Our question giver.
He DM'd me and he's like, thanks for the microwave recommendation on the podcast.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and he's like, as a Weezer fan, I can attest they sound like a better Weezer. And I'm like, right? And so I thought that was really funny. I'm like, good. It wasn't an insult. It's just
they just sound like better Weezer.
That was cool. I love sharing music, so that was cool.
Hell yeah.
And we also got a package. I do not know from who yet. It just says open on the pod with a Paw Patrol sticker on it. And the weird thing about this was...
Yes.
If you ever want to send us mail, go ahead and DM me on Discord, and I'll give you the
P.O. Box.
P.O. Box for that. And it is our friend, alum of the pod, Austin's P.O. Box.
Yeah.
Because he owns his own business, so he has a P.O. Box. And so he's cool with us just using that. So I noticed on the package, it wasn't his P.O. Box.
Correct.
It was his address.
Correct.
And I'm like, what's up with that? And he's like, well, it's somebody we know. And I'm like, oh. So he's like, yeah, I was just like, yeah, just send it to me. Like, I don't care. And I'm like, how well do we know them? He's like, pretty well. I'm like, have they been to Hippo and I placed a draft? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, what?
So we racked our brains trying to think about this.
It's like, why didn't they just send it to our address?
Exactly. It's like, okay, well.
All right.
I guess we're going to figure out why.
Get the ASMR sound. Oh, hey, more Paw Patrol.
Ooh.
It feels like a picture frame of some sort. This is probably terrible quality content for the audio listeners. God damn it!
But guess what? We were requested to open this live on the show.
Yeah, so you can. And there's another sticker.
Oh, more Paw Patrol.
Oh my God! That's not.
That is still more Paw Patrol.
Because like who in our friend group would just have an abundance of Paw Patrol stickers?
It's got to be somebody with kids.
That's what I was thinking too.
There's still more. It's like the 6th Paw Patrol sticker I've seen.
Okay, I think this is the last wrap.
Oh
my God! No,
oh Lord!
Holy! I'm gonna have to get up and throw this away before Croissant.
Because Croissant is eyeballing this with a vengeance.
Oh my God! There's more.
That is like sticker number 8, sticker number 9,
and it's like 3 or 4 layers per.
What in the world is this?
Anthrax? It's anthrax.
Oh, somebody said anthrax in the mail. Whoever sent us anthrax in the mail, you deserve a golden sticker. One, because anthrax is actually not that bad as a band.
Wait, okay, it's a band CD.
It is a band CD. There's a song on here called Schism. Did you know that?
Who sent this?
I have no clue. Well, let's find out.
There's no return address. Is there anything in there?
I don't think so. Oh, wait.
There's a sticker?
Hold. No, that's just an anthrax sticker.
That's so stupid. We'll have to hang that up somewhere.
God, who sent us an Anthrax album?
That's really
Now I'm gonna have to go listen to this. 100%.
So we got. Oh my god! So we got Anthrax in the mail. Thank you for that. I think Devin
with the Paw Patrol. No, I don't think so.
But Devin would also just send it to our house too.
No, I don't know. Wild. I can't believe I got.
Dude, I do not know.
Can't believe we got sent an Anthrax.
They've been to our
CD.
house and drafted before.
Whoever it is, come clean.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, raise your hand. I need to know.
I kind of just want to
because I just want to give you a high
put
five.
it in our personal Discord. And
yeah, I just want to high five you in because it's funny.
Brute?
Nah, this is somebody with this is somebody with taste. This is somebody with taste. Yes, I threw that out there. He shamed my music.
Yeah, no taste. Oh well, yeah, he does listen.
He does shame my music. There was one. I had one song playing one time, and he goes, "Hippo, this kind of slaps," and I'm like, "You damn right it does."
That's funny. But thank you, anonymous viewer, for the Anthrax. Anthrax, the music, welcome. Anthrax, the chemical, not welcome.
Was it Scott Ian is the guitar player in this band? I can't.
I've never heard of them before.
Oh, they're a metal band.
Oh, like hair metal.
Yeah, it's hair metal.
Yeah, that's funny. But we got an unbanned today.
Oh, what card is it?
Splinter Twin. It's unbanned. It's finally out now. Umazawa's Jite modern though.
You know, if they okay. So not only before we get to the Pauper one, because that's what we're here to talk about. I do have to quickly mention this. If there was a ban list or an unban announcement ever designed to look at me specifically as a human being and go, "We would like you to play modern again," they did it with this one, because not only did they unban Umazawa's Jite, which is, I never thought we would see the light of day, even though I think that card's unplayable in this format, basically, is they also re-unbanned Violent Outburst.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's actually gas. Yeah. If somebody really wanted me to go play an event, all I really got to do is hand me a Violent Outburst deck, I'll be honest.
All right, but in Pauper, our beloved format, we had a Bonder's Ornament unbanned. For those of you not familiar, the card is 3 mana for an artifact. You can tap it, add 1 mana of any color, so just a regular monolith at first. But then you can pay for it, tap it. Each player who controls a permanent named Bonder's Ornament draws a card.
Okay, so originally when this card was printed in the whatever commander
Masters.
set, whatever set it was, it basically was in
Masters first. Something, yeah.
It was in some commander set. This card saw it play in a couple styles of decks, and that mainly the biggest of the bunch was the Tron decks at the time. Because they had the big mana they could spend on it. It was a colorless thing that filtered into a thing, and it also drew them multiple cards instead of one, like the trinkety artifacts that they now play, like Prophetic Prism do.
Mm-hmm. And was Prophetic Prism and Bonner's Ornament ever legal together?
When did Prophetic Prism get banned? Forever ago?
Yeah,
I don't even remember at this point. I do not think there was an overlap at the time.
Okay,
I might be wrong, but I don't think there was. Wild to me that this has come back. Honestly, I was on a little bit of a hiatus playing Pauper when this was around initially, so I only heard more of tales than anything. But I'm excited to see what this does. This is shake-up territory. This is cool stuff. This is not the same, and this is me obviously being the more of the mid-range head that I am. This kind of fills the gap of something that can come off the ban list that won't cause like a huge stir.
I've seen mixed feelings on the internet because Magic players are god awful at evaluating cards, even cards that have once been legal in the format.
Yeah, this one, obviously the home, the very immediate home for this is still the Tron deck, the Flickertron deck. Which is funny because this was the same time. I think if I remember correctly, there was a period where we had both map and ornament at the same time, and then we're back there again.
Okay,
so I mean,
if I was playing Pauper around this time, it was extremely brief, like very brief.
Yeah, I think this was my period off.
Like it wasn't like I was super enfranchised at the format at the time. I definitely don't remember ever playing against this card. I've seen it in cubes where it's a very different animal in there because only one person has it in play. So that push and pull is kind of interesting, where if both players have one in play, you're in a weird spot where it's like, well, if you need to draw a card, you need to draw a card. Like, that's your only option, but it also does give your opponent the advantage.
Yeah.
One play pattern I could see that's a little worrying about this is if, God, you're in a Flickertron mirror, or like, say, Jeskai Ephemerate versus Pestilence. Just something super grindy and long, and maybe both players are playing this. If one player gets theirs before the other, and just, I'm Jeskai and you're playing Pestilence Hippo, and I play this past the turn, you do whatever past the turn, and I have like counter magic mana now, and I'm like, okay, play my land, go. Nothing counter.
Nothing.
Okay, pay 4, draw a card, or now I'm at the threshold of 6 mana where I'm like, counterspell and pay 4, draw a card.
I mean, that was essentially what it was the last time.
Yeah, so if one person's ahead, it seems like in these big mana decks or these like really big game, long game decks, if you're ahead, you're just going to kind of stay ahead. But it gets more interesting when like both players have it in play, because then there's more of a decision. If you want to draw, more than likely it'll probably just shut whoever is ahead not using it. Because if you're behind, like digging the one card and digging them the one card doesn't feel that great, because you're drawing them a card and you're already behind. And if you're ahead, it's also like, do I really want to give my opponent a card right now if I'm ahead and just want to stay ahead?
So something tells me that at the time, we didn't really have like there wasn't a good great red deck at the time.
Was Kadolfa around?
It was no, because we didn't have things like some of the new hotness that kind of made Kadolfa what it is. We didn't have Swiss Spear. We didn't have Tomb Raider. We didn't have those kind of cards.
When did Epicure come out?
Epicure came out.
That was Crimson Vow?
Yeah. Right, sounds about right.
But I don't even know what year that was.
21, 22? 22, I think.
Crimson Vow, MTG, great content release date. It came out in 2021.
Okay.
And Bonner's Ornament was banned in 2022.
Okay, so
Kadolfa.
Well, again, but it wasn't even the full Kadolfa version that we know now.
Yeah.
Or that was the most recent thing that happened before it got banned or whatever. There wasn't like a great red deck at the time, from my memory, or from what people tell me, or what I read.
I mean, Atog.
Atog was, but that's different, because that's going tall, not wide, which tends to be the stronger problem for Tron.
Fair. That makes sense.
Tron can deal with single threats very easily.
That's fair.
Whereas it has a lot harder time dealing with something like Kadolfa Red.
Yeah. That makes sense. But like, still a little bit of pressure. So, but now, are you kind of saying it's like there's a lot of faster decks? Like,
I think the pressure is higher to do something.
Like, there's Mono Red Madness that if you sit around forever, they'll kill you. Like, they can just try to removal check you starting turn 2.
Spy
will kill you on turn 4 if you're not doing anything.
Yeah. So there's lots of pressures on the format that kind of handle stuff like this. It's not really main deck.
Like Mono Blue Terror can aggro you out too.
They also just counter magic.
Exactly. Yeah, they can play their terrors, hold up their counter magic, kill you that way. Yeah. Elves is pretty damn fast.
Elves has mass vandals to ruin these.
Yeah, and Elves is just fast too.
Elves is fast too. Yeah, no arguments there. Yeah, so there's lots of
inside out combo,
but there's lots of pressures on the format that probably weren't necessarily the same at the time.
Okay. Yeah.
So obviously that's just contextual from then to now. Lots has changed since then. We have bridges.
Yeah. Wow.
The bridges since then.
Yeah. So, was MH2 around at this time?
This guy came out in 20.
One more release date check. MH2
came out in 21.
Release date.
No, it came out in 21.
Okay. Yeah. I did. So MH2 was around, but MH3 was not around.
Yeah. So we have a whole bunch of slew of stuff coming on around that time too.
Yep.
So. But we don't have a ton of. Let's imagine this is the kind of card that like warps the format. I just cannot foresee this being the case. I really
sounds like a terrible format.
Really, just cannot foresee this card warping the format. Like, where do we land on starting to play like more main deck artifact hate?
Yeah, and
because there are surely plenty of artifacts worth hating in the format.
There's a lot of that going on already now, especially with like Grixis and Jund being popular. Like we see like 4 of Mass Vandals and Elves, 3 of Mass Vandals and Spy.
Yeah,
like that's already super common. Jeskai, you'll see like a Suplex or a Cast and a Fire in the main deck there. So we're seeing that being pretty common in some decks that can afford it already.
Yeah,
a cheeky Heritage Reclamation or two out of some other decks. So.
Yeah, so there's tons of post board options. The Dust to Dust, obviously a huge one. Revoke Existence, those type of cards.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, if and assuming that this is kind of the card that they don't want it to be, which I think they kind of just said we don't expect it to do a ton, and they, and if it does do a ton, we have an end date for it.
Yeah, they gave. They
already were like, hey, this is the end date. We are not going past this until we give you a decision.
Was that August 1st or August 10th?
Something like that. But they at least gave a date, which I think previously the last trial unbanned they did not.
With High Tide, yeah. August 10th is the Bondage Ornament. They'll have a final decision on August 10th. And unless it's like, if it wreaks complete havoc.
I just cannot foresee it doing that. I really just cannot.
If it does, somehow they said they reserved the right to ban it earlier, reban it earlier.
And I always say, and continue to say, when you don't pack your hate for Affinity, you will lose to it. Mm-hmm. I think this is kind of one of those cases. It's like, if this is the style of card that you lose to, people are going to pack the hate. It's not going to overtake the format. I just cannot foresee this being that way.
Well, it's just like one of those things. Like, if you're already vulnerable to like a really big game deck, it's like, if I'm Madness, I'm not packing hate specifically for Bonder's Ornament. No. If I'm Gruul Ponza, you're licking my lips.
Yeah, like you're just gonna blow up their lands.
Yeah, so if you want to farm the people testing this out, go register Ponza and go blow up some.
Go in the Moto leagues right now. Guarantee you Ponza runs these people.
Yeah, and even so on rate 3 mana for.
This is Coalition Relic. Yeah, essentially here.
Coalition can like tap for 2 in a turn, like a monolith. Sure. Yeah. And that's not super playable.
No, Monolith is not playable.
No, like we have Waterbinder's Skin or whatever that sees some play, and that can untap like tap for 2
itself.
Again, pseudo.
Yeah.
And so just like 3 mana at a base rate for mana rocks, not super good. Tron can afford it more, and especially Flicker Tron kind of does the weird thing where can be a 4 or 5 color deck splashing these colors, so it's a lot more flexible in that deck. And so 3 mana and you draw 1 card off it for 4 mana tapping. If it's 7 mana you're paying.
Well, the only thing that's going for it outside of the normal mana rocks that Tron would currently play is that it actually puts you up a mana instead of just being neutral.
Like Prophetic Prism.
Like Prophetic Prism. Filtering mana, this is just going to give you a whole mana on its own.
Yeah.
Which is one bonus that we don't currently have.
Correct. Yeah.
So there's that.
And Tron, like we said, makes 7 mana on turn 3 sometimes, so it can't afford to do this.
Air quote 7 mana.
Yeah.
Like, what is it really doing?
Yeah.
We have to be kind of real with ourselves. But yeah, no, this is fine. I think this is completely okay.
Like I think the deck can afford to play it on turn 3.
Oh yeah.
When Prophetic Prism got unbanned, we had the same conversation about Flickertron, where it's like, oh, that got a little bump.
And it did.
And Flickertron's getting, and now it's kind of back down.
Yeah,
again.
It's just sitting in the.
You occasionally see it in like 5-0s.
Yeah, there's the one here, 1 or 2 players that like to play it on Magic Online because they're very brave, honestly.
And very rarely seen like the top 16 of a challenge. So I do think it's gonna be another rise in popularity just for a short bit, and then is it gonna go back down to where it's at now, or do you think it's gonna stay out?
The other thing is that when I previously mentioned it had home originally in a couple different decks, I didn't mention the second deck, which was Pestilence. Mm-hmm. And it was a Pestilence deck of Yonder versus our Pestilence deck of now.
Was it the Arkham's Astrolabe deck?
No, this is the like black-white life gain deck.
Okay.
This is a bit different of a deck. So it's just kind of like a control deck, basically. Because it was playing like things like, what was the 2 mana flashback, or you can flash it back for like 7 mana Chainer's Edict.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of territory is what we're talking about here. So could that see play now in like something like Pestilence, or could this even see play in something more mid-rangey? I just can't foresee it playing something mid-rangey with. I guess it could be something to do on every turn of the game. So it means you just sitting there passing back and forth.
Yeah, it's definitely like if you're playing with some Jund Wildfires, it's not a turn 3 you're happy.
No, I mean, God no. Actually, that might be like the worst case scenario.
Yeah,
this is it. Yeah, I just cannot foresee this seeing
in Pestilence. I can kind of see it because you do. play like a heap, like 1 to 2 heaped harvests in the cat food deck, but that also has a synergy of like bringing back the cat, and it can be a 3-mana explosive vegetation in that deck, which is pretty nice. It is. But I can see it as like 1 or 2 copies in Pestilence though, where it's just having something to do, and maybe if it becomes popular, just having one in play so your opponent just doesn't get to run extremely rampant with theirs could be a sideboard option. Like we haven't even talked about, like if Jund Wildfires versus Flickertron. Well, like right now it's like, well, Jund can kind of blow up their Tron lands with Wildfires, but if it gets like super late game, Flickertron just has like such a better late game than Jund Wildfires, and if they can just run away with card advantage, maybe if you have your own Bonner's Ornament that helps you with not getting stepped on. Like if it becomes like super popular,
I just can't foresee it. I really can't. I feel like you're already kind of favored against them anyways.
Yeah, because I did play Wildfires last week for our locals, and I got to blow up some Tron lands.
Well, I didn't do that,
and it felt pretty. Like I played against Monster Tron, and both games I was able just to snipe the lands out from under them, and it was really funny. They had like 2 towers, mine, power plant, or whatever. And I was going between like the mine or power plant for what I want to blow up. And I'm like, power plant. I'm like, actually the mine. I like the art less on that one. And they're like, damn it. And they put the mine in the graveyard and then they play another power plant. And I'm like, let's go. And I'm like, you misplayed by playing an ugly art.
It's true.
So I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, like Wildfires already has like the tools and blowing up their Tron lands, but gets a little off topic. But if you give them the time, they can just start casting their stuff. Do you think this will see play in Grow Monsters? The hotness?
No.
Really?
No. They have cards that are better than this. There are cards that they already can / do play
purpose?
That do the same thing.
That serve card advantage and mana ramp?
Essentially, yes.
Are we talking about like Inevitable Truth? Or what are we talking about?
No, I'm talking things like You Meet in a Tavern or Malevolent Rumble even. This kind of card selection kind of style cards that we're talking about.
Yeah.
They kind of do the same thing. I mean, there's similar mana value. Like, they're bigger impact cards, I think. Like, You Meet in a Tavern, for example. It's, what is it, +2/+2, right?
Yeah.
On, like, one side, and the other side's, like, look at 4 cards or 5 cards, but all the creatures amongst them.
I haven't seen Monstron play Meet in
Tavern. I wasn't talking about Monster.
Oh,
I was talking about the Gruul deck.
Oh, okay.
Apologies. Yeah, that's that kind of that deck. But no. I mean, Malevolent Rumble's kind of the same thing. Kind of just looks at cards.
But this definitely goes bigger.
It goes bigger, but do you need it?
Maybe against Flickertron.
If Flickertron's a deck.
It's the hotness. So do you think it's going to be the exact same pattern of when Prophetic Prism got unbanned, the deck spiked up in popularity, then when
I think this card is let me make a bold statement. I think this card is less playable than Prophetic Prism.
Okay. Well,
you know why?
Why is that?
It's cheaper, or the Prophetic Prism's cheaper. Simply because it is cheaper.
Off topic too, or not off topic. Continuing with like the ban announcement article, there are no other changes, no bans, no other unbans. Do you agree with the no bans? Excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're in a super healthy spot. There's a ton of things that any tournament given can win it. It's the list is wild of things that can win.
It's different crap every week.
It's every single week
in paper tournaments.
We're seeing innovations every week, even before this. So we'll only see more
weird decks and 5/0 dumps. Like I saw some sick Eldrazi token Impact Trimmer deck.
That's kind of the deck that Derek played at the Cup.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Derek Glenn.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't see his list exactly, but it might be similar to this one.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah. So like they're like for 2 mana. If you control an Eldrazi spawn, make 3 spawns.
Oh, that's gas.
Yeah, or like 2 or 3 mana for that. I can't remember, but I never even heard of that card. I think it was 2 mana for that.
Oh, okay.
And,
did I buy these today? Of course I did.
Same.
I think everybody's just like, just in case.
Yeah.
I can't really, in good conscience, say that it's going to be the hotness. I just don't think it is. It'll be the hotness for a minute. Like people,
whether it's good or not.
Because people always want to try new stuff.
Exactly.
Can't blame people for wanting to try stuff. How are you going to know things are bad or good if you don't try them?
How much of this do you think is going to be at our league Thursday? You think people are still going to be waiting on their ornaments?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you on that one.
Yeah.
I will be prepared for it if that's the case.
Uh-oh. We're all bringing Ponzo. Watch out.
I will not be doing that.
But yeah, with the unbanned article too, they kind of mentioned same thing you said, a lot of different diversity in top 8s. But
do want to talk about one part of this article, though. I would love to know what data it is that they are looking at exactly. They keep saying that Mono Blue Terror and Blue Black Terror are the highest win rate decks. And I'm just, that blows my mind. There's like 2 people that play Blue Terror.
I think it's more than that.
That's specifically Blue Terror. Blue Black Terror, there's a few different people playing it, and it does seem to win events a little higher. I think that's just due to Sneaky Snacker.
On MTG decks in the past, let's go 60 days. Mono Blue Terror has a 48% win.
Yeah, that's under.
But that's also like including people's like. You'll see like a list that's like top 16. That's like 11 players, So it includes like the really, really small stuff too. But
so yeah, I'm just like, man, I just can't. Nobody plays it around here anymore.
No,
like I get, and again, that's just a symptom of the condition. But like, I would love to know where they have people winning tournaments with a terror list, because I just haven't seen it in forever.
And man, do they hate freaking Spy?
Yes, they have reasons to hate it.
Why do they hate it?
Why do they hate it?
Yeah, that's
cool. Because it represents a style of gameplay that is not fun.
It's so easy to like tech against it if you want to tech against it.
But aren't you the one that's touting like, oh, I have all these things that stop you from stopping me?
Yeah, of
okay,
course.
Well, but that's why. That's why.
It is just a matter of like, does your stuff line up?
Yeah, but that's why they don't like it, because they don't want people to have all these things that line up exactly, because that's annoying.
Pauper the format.
But it's for a graveyard combo deck.
Yeah,
that's annoying.
Yeah,
that's why they don't like it. It's a one card I win the game button.
Yeah.
There are how many other well, you get what I'm saying. It's essentially a one card I win the game button. They don't like cards like that.
No, I get you.
This one is just teetering so close.
Because there are a lot of interaction points.
Oh, I'm not arguing that there's not. You blow up their mana. That just they can't do anything.
You just control the board like a normal. Like they're traditionally you think of like a combo deck like High Tide, and it's like, okay, cast down's like dead against them. Like
this is literal zero.
Cast down's super good against Spy.
Yep.
Like the graveyard hate's super good against Spy. Like there's a lot of turning points, like moving pieces. Like if you can choke them on mana, you can choke them on card advantage. Like counterspell super good against them. It's like you can get. I
would feel comfortable against Spy any day if you sat a Cart Clan Shaman deck in my hand.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that. So, but yeah, no, they definitely do not like that deck, and I understand why.
Yeah, so they mentioned Spy being like watched on that. Then, like you said, the deck sitting atop the format most consistently is Tolarian Terror, both the mono blue and blue black version.
See it.
Blue black is really strong.
I will give the pass on. Mono blue though, I don't know about that.
Yeah, and then they kind of mentioned like the resurgence of mono white and what was the other?
Honestly,
they said
elves
like preying upon terror being good.
Yeah, I mean it will elves and Weenie like beat the crap out of terror most of the time. Mm-hmm. But like I don't know, I just don't know where they're getting that from. So I kind of wonder.
Yeah, I'd be as annoying as the terror draws are when they just like puke out a bunch of terrors against you.
Yeah, I mean it's not like the games it does the things that it does. It's disgusting. Mm-hmm. I just don't see those that often. There's 4 copies of a snake in your deck. The chances you puke 3 on one turn is like so slim.
Yeah.
And I like most of the things that I like to play, I can handle 2.
Yeah.
It's like I don't feel threatened by 2 of them. 3 is like when we start getting and we start questioning things. Like, that might be bad.
No, I get that. Do you want to look at the Pauper showcase thing that happened?
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool. Get that because that was kind of like a bigger event.
That was a big event, won by a deck that I'm very familiar with.
Is it familiars?
It's not familiars.
Yeah, I can't win a tournament. You're right.
All right. I'm not going to read you names. I'm just going to read you lists.
Oh, okay.
Cool. In 5th through 8th, we have Rakdos Madness, regular Mono Red Madness, Joan Wildfires, and then a version of the like green-white Gates deck that's been floating around. In top 4, we have the Monstertron deck, Grixis Affinity, Madness Burn again, and then up on top, taking it all down, it's the White Weenie deck.
Yeah, that's surprising. We've kind of...
I'm not shocked about it.
Yeah, anything like super special about this list? It looks like 3 Lunar, 3 Leonardos.
Yeah, they've got some like weird one-ofs. But nothing crazy. There's like the one Ramosian rally. It's like, that's not crazy. I've played one.
One great sword.
Again, the deck has got flex slots, which is pretty sweet. And you just kind of use those flex slots however you want to. That's playing a single relic representatives too. Like a single Journey to Nowhere. It's like, it's pretty customizable. Like there's some core pieces of the deck that you don't want to move. You don't want to move the Skyfishers. You don't want to move the Inspectors. Things like, things like that. But, no, the deck's solid. I mean, it just does the thing that it does, and it does it well.
Yeah. You can kind of convince yourself as game against almost anything.
It basically does.
Like, it blows up artifact lands very well.
Yeah, if there's ever a time where like Affinity is like at the top of the room, White Weenie is there to knock it down a peg.
And the Lunark Veteran starts could be really hard for Madness to deal with because you're presenting them with life gain and a clock.
Yep.
And that's something they have a very hard time to deal with. And then post-board, you get these Martyr Sands, too, which is
not only that,
good.
they're also playing like Crimson Acolytes, too.
Yeah. Jeez. Yep.
So your creatures are even protected and can get through, like, basically you can make your creatures unblockable and start to kill them.
Yeah, the mono red decks do. Like, still very, very good decks. Again, just doing something extremely powerful. Nothing too crazy on those. I will say it's interesting that these, like, Celestia Gates deck that just, like, the 4 Guardian the Guild pack, the 4 Armadillo Cloaks, Sacred Cats, Armadillo Cloaks, it's like, they're very much cementing their spot in the format, I think, which is pretty interesting because looking at these, it's like, okay, what is the best build of this? And this seems to be, I'm starting to see like this base Celestia version just pop up.
I think that's basically just mana.
Yeah.
Like not getting like frilly with adding a color. I think that does a couple things. That allows you to play things like Heapgate, which sets you up beautifully later in the game, because you're a Gates deck. You're inevitably gonna probably play a little bit longer of a game, so you don't need to like sit there and play Gates on off colors. Like when I was playing the Naya Gates deck I played a couple weeks ago, it's like I was like having to sit like weird Gates, and it's like, oh, there's literally only for one card in my entire deck.
Yeah,
that feels kind of weird. I was playing more of the Boros version, where I was just playing Malevolent Rumble.
Were you on Writhing Crystals?
No.
Too. And I was gonna say about the Writhing Crystals decks too, like your 4-drop slot can get pretty clunky. This is just 4 Guardian of the Guild pack. You're not messing around Writhing Crystals, which like Writhing Crystals is sick, but Guardian of the Guild pack is just so damn good at Basilisk Gate, and so many decks cannot answer it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why people, like last week, you and I both were like, all right, we kind of expect somebody in the room to be on the Gates deck. We both literally played a Terminate in our main deck for Jund.
So, yeah, we were both 3 cast down, 1 Terminate, which is funny. We both had Extract Confession on the sideboard as well.
Yep.
So, it just... You gotta put Armadillo Cloak on a Guardian of the Guild pack. It's lights out for a lot of decks. Jund can no longer sack with the spawn and chump and like sack for spawn before damage or whatever. Like the trample gets through there. Like you're so good against the red decks with Sacred Cat and Outlaw Medic, and the combination again with Basilisk Gate. And
the fact that this is, I think I like Gate Creeper Vine over Open the Gates currently.
Yeah,
because it blocks. More than anything, it blocks.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting because, like, the 1 mana difference there. I
just don't think it does a ton. I mean, you're a deck that's already playing 21 lands, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, or this particular list was playing 21 lands. You're a deck that already plays 20 lands, so you're more than likely hitting your land drops anyways. This is just Demonic Tutor for Basilisk Gate most of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but it's a creature that can block. Like, so it does something relevant later other than just be a spell. I also like that it's, like, doesn't get tagged by, like, cards like Spell Pierce. Like, that's annoying When you just have your random cards like that get tagged by cards like Spell Pierce,
Yeah.
that feels terrible.
I can tell you on the spy side, the scariest thing in the world is when you're on a draw and your opponent goes Island Pass and your only mana source is a land grant, and you're just like, well, don't Spell Pierce me or Force Spike me, I guess, and we'll be okay.
And then it happens, and then you feel terrible.
It's not happened to me yet, thankfully. But this is a deck I definitely need to try out at some point in time.
Yeah, I mean, I tried a different version of the Gates deck. I liked it. It felt good. It felt very good.
Monster Tron.
It's the best deck in the format.
Yeah, we have our own Monster Tron specialist here in Nashville with Devin. So it was funny. He signed up for this and overslept.
It sounds like you.
Yeah, whoa, it is. I did that one time, and dang. This list was a pretty stock list. It's playing 1 Dread Lenorm, which is 6 and a green for a 7/6.
It can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or less, and turns out that's most of the format.
Yeah, but also it has an adventure, 3 and a green, scale defense, instant adventure. Put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature and untap it. It gains hexproof on a turn.
So that's 4 mana.
Yeah, 4 mana, which is nothing for this deck. Like if you're protecting your kill ship or your Colossus or whatever, it's kind of sick. It's 4 mana protection spell that draws you a big idiot.
It also plays another new card that I haven't seen previously.
What's that?
And I'm unsure why this one's particular, but it plays Barrels of Blasting Jelly from Avatar.
I've seen this one being popped up in these teamer lists.
I hadn't seen it previously. 1 mana artifact. You can pay 1, and then you can filter a color, but you can only do that once a turn. It doesn't have to do that, though, mind you. So that leaves you open for the second ability of this card, which is 5, tap it, sack this artifact, deals 5 damage to a creature.
Yeah, so it fixes your mana early game. It's a removal spell late game.
Yep, I'm in for it.
Yeah, it just seems nice. And we've seen these Abominable, like the only blue cards main deck are Abominable Truth, or Unfathomable Truths, excuse me. It's that 4 and a blue, draw 3 cards at instant speed.
Make a dude.
Yep, make a dude. And man, when these came out, I thought this card was going to see play somewhere. I'm like, I can see a control deck playing it because 5 mana instant speed draw 3.
Didn't that one we called? I feel like we said that sometime.
I feel, well, I'd have to go back and see how wrong we were about MH3.
We misread in crystals. We were terrible.
Yeah, misread it. We just didn't read it, too. You know? This is also a deck I've been wanting to play for a bit. It just looks fun. Just turn your brain off, play some idiots.
It feels good.
Yeah, the kill ship.
That card's sweet.
I think it made the deck an actual thing.
Yeah.
Like being able
having
to
a
interact in
good
some
fat
way.
removal spell. Like this card is essentially just Ravenous Chupacabra for the deck.
And just playing around the Card Clan Shaman's nice. It's a flyer.
Yeah, it's a big, gigantic flyer.
Yeah.
It's a 7 power flyer.
Exactly. If you're trying to play around Crypt Rats or something, you can just not crew it. You can just leave it in your hand until, or like leave it uncrewed until they Crypt Rats you.
Yeah.
And you just leave a threat in your hand. The Haunted Fingraphs look really good in the deck as well. It's a land that you can pay 3, sack it, return a creature at random from your graveyard to your hand. Also really cool when all your creatures are big dumb idiots. If red gets going fast, it could probably get you up, but if you stabilize, you play Bramble Worms that gain life, Boulder Branch Golems that gain life, Generous Sense that gain life, just a
Candy Trails that gain life.
Yeah,
you're set up.
Yeah. Then you got, again, like against these, it seems to be the theme or the correct way of going about it in like the Mono Red Madness matchup. It's okay, life gain alone is not enough.
Nope, gotta have a threat.
Yeah.
When your threat is attached to the life gain, that helps.
Any other coolness you saw in this? Another copy of Celestia Gates in top 16.
Bunch of kind of usual suspects.
This version was playing 4 Boreal Grazers. Icky.
Oh, no Arboreal Grazer for you?
Nah.
I like Arboreal Grazer, but not. There is the person who registered it. Interesting choice, but knowing them, but that's cool.
Who registered it?
Nubarola.
Oh yeah. I didn't even see that.
But yeah, no, that shows you that things are like pretty healthy. Like other than with the double up on Madness, that's it.
Yeah.
In top 8, so cool.
Then
That's a fine place to be.
Then top 16, we have a copy of Elves, Blue Black Fairies,
Black Sack.
Yeah, Black Sack, Mono Blue Terror, Red Rally, Jund.
There's a couple more copies of Madness floating around.
Oh, Jund was 32. Excuse me. My bad. Forgive me. Dude, what the hell should I play in Baltimore? I am at a loss. The format is too wide open.
Oh,
it's
for
too
your little,
healthy.
For your little spike brain.
I want to cast Fogs. They just unbanned Bonder's Ornament, and if Flickertron's good...
That's a sick deck for that card.
Yeah, but if Flickertron's good, it's really bad.
Yeah, that's true.
You
just gotta come up with some technology.
Friday, Brute and I probably played 10 plus games of Fog versus Mono Red Madness.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, he's playing Mono Red Madness. We played 2 pre-board games out of those 10, or 10 plus. I won game 1 somehow, and then he got a game off me in pre-board, and then when we got to the post-board games, probably won like 2 of the games. Jesus. And I had like 6 blast effects. I tried Pilfer out, felt really clunky on 2.
Yeah.
I had cast downs. I just needed everything to line up perfectly.
You have to have it, yeah.
Like, I went down on Cryptorats. I mean, I just start dying to Snackers and Epicures. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I think I just bring in less cards and keep the Cryptorats, even though they deal damage. Every game I played a Cryptorats, I won.
Yeah, it makes sense. You're just removing their threats.
Yeah. It's just, you need things to line up so perfectly. And I'm afraid, like, that's a popular deck in paper. So I'm like, maybe I don't want to play that. Maybe I want to play something proactive like Spy, because...
Play one of these Gates decks.
Yeah, maybe. I'll have to test them out. I guess I should test those out. I do like Spy a lot. I like being proactive. I do like Mono Red Madness a lot. I do like being proactive. So, I don't know. There's just too many choices, man. We need the format to be less unhealthy.
I mean, honestly, these newer versions of Gates are pretty straightforward. They're not really trying to control the game at all.
No, I know. Yeah, that is true. You are very proactive there.
You're much more proactive.
Man, I just don't want to play 2 tap lands and flip and die. I guess that can happen. That can happen in Fog too.
I was like, "Welcome to the format," and it's just part of
Fog
that's just part of the charm of the format.
Yeah. I guess I'm playing like Wonder Ops and crap too here. I don't know. I'll have to try this version out and see.
Could play the greatest deck in the format.
Monstertron.
Good,
dude. If I play Monstertron on Thursday and I like fall in love with it, I'm not opposed to playing whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if I just fall in love with Monstertron randomly, I'm willing to play whatever. Like I want to win, so it's like. I am willing to play whatever. It's just like one of those things where it's like, okay, life on the line, and it's like, you have to pick a deck for a tournament where you can play them. I don't know. You know?
Have you ever played this White Weenie deck?
No, actually, no.
You should play this White Weenie deck. I know that like sounds terrible to you. Yeah. It's really good.
I should give those.
It's really powerful, dog. You're gonna feel okay. Let me tell you this. I know you like those moments in Magic where you feel like an absolute genius. You like those moments.
Yeah.
This deck can give you some of those moments, and you just don't think about it.
Dude, I felt that way in Jund.
Yeah, you get these moments where you're just like, oh, but that tickles your brain in a little way. You're gonna feel so, like every time you put a Rafine's Informant into play and then just discard like a Strands. Oh,
I'm the smartest player in the world.
I'm the smartest player in the world.
I discarded the flashback.
Well, that's not the what makes you feel good. Leonardo's a disgusting card.
Yeah, I've seen some tricky crap with
that card. Yeah, you watched me do it. Like for the that Winnedoodle or whatever, and I like just sat there and kept picking it back up with Skyfisher and
pick it back up. You rebuy a Fireball basically that way.
Yeah,
the deck does like because of Leonardo. You actually like it's so hard to match your wall kind of thing. It's like before it's like
you're going to have the biggest battlefield.
Yeah,
like you will have more creatures than your opponent.
Yeah, elves
aside elves.
Like, and then that's interesting too because and
elves can actually get right on par with each other.
Yeah, that interesting is cool because it's like if you have like the standard bearer, that's really tricky. But it's like if they get their Timber Watch elf out quick, they can just freaking run you over.
I think if there's a world where I'm planning to play Standard Bearer, it's more than one.
Yeah,
honestly.
I keep whenever deck I start thinking about.
Well, and it's also like that. I know that I always say this, but that deck's an absolute ton of sideboard options too.
Yeah,
it's super flexible.
Yeah,
like whatever you think the room is going to be, you can tune your sideboard to whatever.
Yeah, that is true.
It is extremely flexible.
What's its bad matchups?
What's its bad matchups? You deck that kind of
Versus?
just has a ton of kill spells. Like Gardens is not great.
Gardens.
I mean, you can, again, none of them are unwinnable. Not
Yeah.
saying that.
Yeah.
But just any matchup that just plays like a ton of removals. Like Crypt Rat decks, they're basically the worst.
Yeah. Fog.
Crypt Rat decks, they're its worst nightmare.
You probably lose some games to mono red.
Oh, you absolutely do. There's some draws they have that are just faster. Like where your veterans don't do
it's like
anything.
whatever deck I think about, I can think of one or two very popular decks that the deck
Just
is bad
crunches on
against. Or like the deck that I want to play is like bad against, and it's like, well, that just seems to be where Pauper is, and which is a good thing. Like there's no deck where I'm thinking it's like, okay, what's this deck's bad matchup? It's like, no, it exists. The bad matchups exist, so it's something to be mindful of. So you could just go so deep in this. I think Thomas and I share this problem where we just go so deep in the rabbit hole. It's like, what
I do
what the
this,
hell?
but I do this silently.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like you guys have seen me register my deck the morning of.
yeah. So
I mean, yeah, just mine's usually whatever I'm vibing with that day, but just there's the format twice over in this household.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out.
you have impact trimmers?
I do own impact trimmers.
I was kidding.
I do actually own impact trimmers. Remember, as soon as I saw Derek's deck, I'm like,
Oh, okay.
boom, we get some of them. I actually just own some anyways, so
Who the hell sent us Anthrax?
I gotta know who this is.
We'll have to post in Discord and be like, who was this?
State of Euphoria.
Here, let me snap a picture of that real quick. Hopefully my feet are in it. If they are, you're welcome.
Okay.
Putting this right now in Discord for the time travelers.
Which one of you psychopaths?
Who sent us Anthrax?
God.
That's
This
fun.
sleeve is actually pretty sweet.
That's really funny. Did I spell it right? I did.
Anthrax?
Well,
Anthrax.
well, I think that wraps it up. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Um,
You play some Bonders Ornaments?
not this week.
What's the first deck you're going to play Bonders Ornament in it?
It's gonna be the Tron deck. Are we being real?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the Tron deck.
I think
Every once in a while, I have the hankering to slam big mana spells in play, and
I'm going to jam a copy in Monster Tron, or I'm going to jam a copy in Fog.
I do think of your of things in your arsenal that you tend to play. I think Frog is a good choice for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. It's just, God, what do I cut for it? It's always a fun thing. Dude, people are cutting campfires in that deck.
They're psychos.
Yeah, knock
Why?
that off. That card's sick.
That card's gas. There's decks that are playing more copies of it because it's so good.
And there's people playing 2 Stream of Thoughts in like one campfire. It's like, knock that the f off
No,
right now.
one stream of thought.
Yeah, stop. If you're pulling 2
time.
Stream of Thoughts, you just stop doing that. It's not a good card. It's there because you sometimes need it.
This is somebody who went to
McKay's?
a McKay's. I guarantee. This either came from a McKay's or
to be
the
from
Great
McKay's.
Escape.
Dustin?
No, I don't think so. I'm just interested to who this is, though.
Yeah, who was this?
I'm very shocked. I was very shocked to
God.
learn who this is. I can't think of anybody who. Again, it would have to be somebody with some like.
They know Austin.
I was like somebody with some music knowledge too. It's like, okay, nobody's gonna randomly make an Anthrax joke like that and not know the band.
Oh my god. That's why I think it's Devin.
I don't.
But
think it
Devin
is.
would just send it to our address.
He would have just handed. Oh, I slipped.
Centil is kind of funny.
I slipped. Speaking of Devin, I slipped another copy of that. That terrible CD in his backpack. Presto.
Presto.
It's not that bad. It's not good.
No, Jill, I heard you guys were talking about it, so I looked up the album, and I'm like, I love Chain Lightning. Just get
It's one of the better songs on that album, I think.
That's funny.
Oh, actually, speaking of new music stuff, if you want a good track to go listen to, my ears were gifted a new track on Friday. It's called The Old Grizz
Oh,
from Primus.
yep.
That song slaps in a lot of good ways.
He does slap a lot, doesn't
He
he?
does slap a lot on this song, and it is gas.
You go get your slapping in. There, you got a music rec, and you got a movie rec.
Yeah, there you
Go
go.
listen to Primus. Go watch Obsession or Obsessed. I can't remember the name of it. but
Obsessed.
Obsessed.
Obsession.
Yeah,
There you go.
God,
Sorry.
it's so freaking good.
Might have to make that.
very, very good. Like, oh my god. If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, you can send those to commongroundmgpod@gmail.com. That is in the description below, as well as a link to our Discord. Lots of cool people in there. You can hang out in there. Just give us music recs. Send us pictures of your animals. Pretty cool people in there.
I need more goat pics.
Talk about how we do. We always need more goat pics. Talk about how good Bonner's Ornament is, how bad you think Bonner's Ornament, how bad we're playing it, whatever you want to talk about. We're in there. Lots of people in there. It's good stuff. It's a fun little community.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's so cool that we've gotten to meet so many people that like just started out as just like, I guess, just names, you know, as stupid as that sounds, but then you get to know someone. Yeah, and it's like really cool. Like I think of like Sir Hemslot, and it's like meeting him in person. I'm like, oh, he's really chill.
Agreed.
So it's like kind of cool.
It's a fun experience.
Yeah.
It's a little weird for those of us with social anxieties, but it's
so
fun.
Is magic.
Well, yes, magic is just I mean, but it has helped lubricate things socially.
And I hope it's not, and I don't think it is just us two. Like, I think we get to bring people together. Like at the Common Ground tournament, it's like okay, we like had people from like Chicago and Kentucky and Alabama, and it's like, oh, you're so and so on Discord, and that just doesn't go for us. That goes for like everybody in that community, which is
like those people are reaching in those communities and stuff too. Yeah.
I'm really excited to meet a bunch of people in Baltimore too. So that's just gonna be another fun thing. Like definitely, if you see me in Baltimore, a very handsome man with long hair and a beautiful mustache that looks like a Viltrumite. Yeah.
Go tell Cameron hi. Go tell Thomas hi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll be
Thomas
there too.
Be there.
Obviously. Go say hi to Thomas too.
Go say hi to alum of the pod, Carson.
Yeah, Carson.
Carson will be there.
That's our car plus Derek as well.
Oh, is Derek going?
Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah. So that's our car. It's gonna be very, very fun. Definitely come say hi.
When is this again?
Dude, I don't even know.
Love that for us.
I don't even know if I took it off work yet. I will get it off for work. But
well, it helps when your employer is also a Magic player.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, also, I want to say congrats to friend of the pod.
Yeah.
On his stellar run this past weekend, Mr. Ellison Berryhill.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about someone who has been around for so long, has played it, always played at a very high level. Forever.
I remember.
And is now being graced with a Pro Tour
The first time I played him, like, he beat the pants off me. And he was, if you don't know him, he is so he's not mean.
No, he's intimidating at the table.
Exactly. He is intimidating.
But it's a soft demeanor
and
intimidation.
He's not trying to be intimidating.
No, that's just...
He just takes Magic seriously. That's okay.
I agree.
And he is, like, just very serious at the table, like... Very well-mannered, very precise with his, like, movement, his game actions.
Yep.
Is, like, very precise with his wording, being like, is this what you're paying? Like, is this how you're paying for it? Like, just very precise, like, will ask questions if it's not clear kind of thing.
Yep.
And that can come off, like, intimidating if, like, you're not into, like, competitive Magic. So, like, it was intimidating, like, when I first played him. And, like, he beat the pants off me. And then the second time... I played him. I was playing Mono Green Devotion and Pioneer, and he was playing Is It Creativity?
Yes.
And I got him that match, and it was like a close game, and he's just like, what do you think I did wrong? And I'm like, oh, yeah, he respects my opinion? Cool.
Yeah.
You know?
No, he's always a student.
Yeah, definitely, and that gets you places, too.
Yeah, he is always a student.
Just a terrific human being too.
Oh yeah, stellar human being.
Yeah,
but congrats
really,
to him.
Really cool dude.
He made the Pro Tour, so he's going to be.
It.
100%.
Yeah.
So he'll be slinging some cardboard around in Amsterdam.
A damn good Magic player.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm glad he is stuck around.
Yeah, for sure.
It's beautiful. Congrats to him.
Yeah, big congrats. Let's get 3. Oh yeah, I was in the chat.
Yeah. I'll pretend to be Thomas.
Yeah. That was a good Drew impression too. Go give us a review if you haven't done that yet too.
5 stars, little man.
In Hippo's hand. I think that does it for us. Yeah. Again, Common Ground Cup 4. Come win that July 25th. If you want to win, you should probably bring a Golgari deck
of some variety.
It's just like maybe John Wildfires, maybe.
Maybe Gardens with Bonder's Ornament.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Who knows?
Maybe green-black Tron.
Green-black Pestilence with
just
Bonder's Ornament.
Have a Swamp and Forest in your deck and you'll probably win.
Yeah, that seems to be a recipe for success thus far.
Along with the pod, friend of the pod, Centillus is commentating with us. That's going to be super fun.
Super hyped.
It's going to be so much freaking fun. Can't wait. Lots of cool things coming up. If you can't make it, definitely watch coverage July 25th. And big thank you to Game Night, sponsor of the show, for hosting it as well. We love working with Steven, and he's always does his best to
make sure we got a stellar tournament ahead of us.
And make sure the community gets what they want. All right. Thanks, fam.
Later.
Thanks for the Anthrax. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for Anthrax. Oh, I do a great Drew impression. Yeah. I have mastered this. If you just add the word fam, if you just shake your head and add the word fam to everything.
It's so inbred.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Drew's vocabulary, I don't think, like when he goes fam, I think he's mimicking you.
He is mimicking
And I think when you do it, you're mimicking him. So it's just becoming like
becomes this word. It gets worse and worse as time goes on.
It's like who's mimicking who? It's like a chicken and egg situation kind of deal.
Well, he tends to pick up things that I do.
Yeah.
Pretty frequently and run with them.
Well,
the biggest one has been Tilt. Like Tilt's been the one that's like he picked that up and ran with it, and it kind of made it what it is. So love that. I inspire people.